PS4, and we're in the middle of doing the Wrestle War teams, the men's teams. So hopefully I don't lose my broadcast again. Everyday thing now with PlayStation Network. Seems like. I don't know about the ones. As you see, yeah, see, it's powerful. So first I need either Ali Fortune Fighter, or no, it's just right there. And of course his partner. I wanted to team these two up before, but I didn't want to break up Ricochet and Aleister Black to do it, so this is a newer look. This is Ali Fortune Fighter. So I did someone. I didn't know what I was going to do. Don't worry, you got a team, but you're not on this team, mister. He's coming up, though. Don't get me wrong, he'll be coming up. New Year's Ricochet. These are all people. Not all from that one, though. The other two are, I believe, they both came from the Southpaw one. But I believe they're all aerial. I know at least 3 of them are. I'm pretty sure Gargano does. Glamrock himself. He is only a manager. He's not a general manager type. Him and Ace already got that. I don't think I got 3 of them. So Glamrock, Gargano, and Velveteen King. It's no shock. I think I figured out why he's called Velveteen King. Don't know if it's an homage to the guy or something. He reminds me a lot of Prince, so I think that's part of why he's there. Mr. Velveteen King. I said, reminds me a lot of Prince. You guys, I guess, could be. Half of them are sheared, I think, and half of them are boobs, so it's kind of a mix. I gotta do them women, so I gotta make sure it's all done the way I want it to. Before I do there, reveal them. While I'm watching Dynamite, I'll do that. American Alpha. I think it's crap that they got. Whoever this Cross person, Chris. Yeah, I wonder if that guy was approached by rat on AEW for the Bloodline. Back in May, I think it's kind of funny. Back when they had Full Gear, and it's not just now being revealed. Come on, what's going on with this? Gotta wonder if it ain't some of WWE. Of course, it's only $10,000. I mean, it ain't that super lot. Of course, in this time right now, the other thing's a little much. So Shad Gable. At first, I thought I was going to be bringing Ace back, but I think I found a way around that. One of these teams coming up, people may be shocked to see who's with them. Because, you may remember him from another team. Well, lots changed. Mr. Shelton Benjamin. Also, if you're watching my call, Creator Wrestlers, the 2 that were being created for this, you will note both underwent name changes. And one's actually undergone a little more. He changed where he's from. Because that's also part of a place that's also got. So the next team would be somewhat new, somewhat old. It's same people, but it's not the same people. More on that when we reveal it. Dusty Rhodes and Mr. Drew Gulak. This team hasn't changed at all. It's still the same. I think. Of course, Heavy Machinery, that. Curious if he's hurt or is that's gonna be how it is now. Of course, Otis is now gonna be Sam's partner. So AOP is the team. The Authors of Pain. And technically Seth and Roman are theirs. It's not the same versions. I thought these two deluxe actually work closer with this. That's why. Kind of like Samoa Joe with Ruckus and Master Structure. So I need actually Arctic Shields this way. Him. So it kind of looks more like what they would. So. And then we got Seth the Wanderer. I just wish during Southpaw Original Wrestling, they never really revealed who Rob Doug's partner was, if you noticed. You know, they said he was a tag team with Club the Butcher, but they never really revealed who his partner was supposed to be. I'm just curious on that. Of course, I gotta find. I don't have everyone, guys, that I wanted. Some people just. I had to make. So this ain't even near. I thought someone was down. Look at that difference between those two. I thought so. He was like not. I was struggling at times. Mainly it's the same thing I was getting tired of on the other more. It's like all these stipulations and it's like, oh god. I hated the submission one, so god. Those were pain. I finally beat Naya, or however you pronounce that damn name. Guess that's so the awesome ones. Cole's happy. His brother didn't discern him. It was touch and go there for a while. You got one of the new teams coming up. Hey, like they may be shocked on who is involved in it, but of course, you see Chris Statlander there, Lance Archer. This is why I don't know. I gotta figure out where she's gonna be. Also, I need to make some. Not maybe her, but her partner. So this is Cole Quinn. It's like he's still Mr. He's still the boss. So he's actually got a team coming up. Okay, Adam Quinn. Next team is really the same thing. There always has been. The B team. They haven't changed one iota. I almost have to. I may have to think of another name for Kevin Owens' team. I may need the Eliminators for another team, guys. I've thought about. I also thought about. Until I thought, why not? Because I knew I needed some more dope or different name. I almost put a team called Road Warriors. Different version. I was thinking more, you know, more in lines with Mad Max Road Warriors. Was it from the Wasteland Wanderers? But they kind of got split up like drastically. As they only have so much room. You had so many teams out. Of course, the Bullet Club is changed. Only that there's another team using that name. So Finn Balor and company have got their other name that they've used. That group's got the name. And of course, it's Riley Flash's team as well. Riley, Mr. Flash. Next we have the B team. Go, B team, go. This is Dolphy, Sigla, and The Miz are added to this team, of course. Hopefully we don't get. Definitely going down. This always takes so long to do. Actually, I have a new game next week, guys. I'm debating between Car Mechanic and Subnautica. I'm thinking Subnautica because I wished I would have brought it at the start almost. Instead of... Wait, did I see Nick there? No, not that Nick. There's another one. Oh, it's him. Oh, I forgot to change his overall name. I have to go out and do that afterwards. It's supposed to be Pierre Marceau. It says recognize him. So I'm looking for Dole for the Miss. Right? Dolphy. Then we'll have a few, well, newish teams, aka they're not on the game as they're not in WWE. Well, some on the next team are in WWE. That's not their name either, so. That's. I probably got a name for it. I guess we could go with Money Inc. I mean, it could have went for APAO, so. Very known drinkers. Yeah, I'd probably just go with Money Inc. Even though some other team is called Money Inc. I thought about it. Yeah, there's a reason for it. So this is no surprise if you know that this team, they're back together. And that's, I'll be like that brand. I didn't like the other one I had. That one I hope's better. Closer to where she is now. Probably go by James Storm. Cowboy James Storm first. There he is. Tennessee Cowboy there. Robert Roode. Governor or Robbie Roode. Bobby Roode. I'm going to say the last member for this one member, the other recognized person. This was a hard one. I didn't know where to put this guy, so he's with them. And that's Corbin the Gatekeeper. I didn't know where to put him, guys. He's with them. But this guy's been released from his contract. He's no longer one of so we say Paul Heyman's clients. It's only simply was Goldberg said, you know what? No. I mean, Brock said no. He didn't think Goldberg was tenacious enough to be with his team. And another new team, of course, is Best Friends. And they got a new friend, Orange Cassidy and him have bonded already. I was getting scared for a bit there, guys. I thought it would go out there and bring back the horror that is known as Ruby on the road. And luckily I got it. Goldberg, I forgot to note. Sort of deal. Sorry, I don't know how the hell that happened. How did you forget Mr. Goldberg? Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. None of this is fine. Oh. So, Trent. Tyler Rex. Terry Rex. Sorry, I keep thinking Tyler Rex. His nickname is T-Rex, R-E-X. That wasn't recognized, so it's Terry Rex. You'll understand now, man. Trent, Chuck Taylor, Orange Cassidy, and a new. Actually, I didn't. That damn thing, I didn't know I was going to get it, because just based on how much damage that thing dealt. What's that one? Kind of like those damn fucking edges of Marvel. Too many submission matches for me to those little they had in the softball. Got two lost. It's no fair, of course I ain't a submission match and you gotta use a damn submission all the one. Luckily I had a one submission system which works way better for me than button mashing. Orange Cassidy. Hopefully he gives a shit on I always have to edit it so he does. I even got someone I didn't have before. I never had them before, so I overlooked them. Lately I've seen them. And their partner's right here, Sea Creature. He had to go somewhere and I figured these guys would probably welcome him with open arms. It's between our Jurassic Express and Jurassic Express, we try, we walk. they have a member, that's Terry Rex, T-Rex. It's just the Bludgeon Brothers, the new Bludgeon Brothers. No, this ain't the team. The tag team. I'm curious being Rowan has been let go. Will he show up in AEW? To team up with his old running buddy again, old Harper. Old Brody Lee. I only got caught bits and pieces just flipping over there during the Survivor. Only got caught so much I'll be watching that later today. This is Harper. Gonna have to correct that. God, he reminded me there of him. So like I said, I gotta swap him and Brian. And also from this Bray Wyatt. I'm not sure when I seen him in Velveteen King's Tower, like, oh crap, submission match. Cause I know Velveteen don't have a submission mode. Luckily that wasn't the case. I don't know if we are enough of that. Cause you know that's what I struggled with. That's why I don't have Pilgrim Boy. I don't need them, so who cares? Oh, that's why I had them. I don't know if Sea Creature would have been there. Now we have Brizongo. Hyatt. And that's from that right on General Jack. What's up, Dazzle? Mama girl. Female cow. Oh, damn. So much gas. Oh, what's close? I know it was. I don't know what that was. I was looking at. Again, I gotta remember to change those names. That's bothering me, those two. It's not Mark. It's not Riddle. Bro. Because McElroy is in charge of Southpaw Wrestling. Ace is gonna be over it. Probably is gonna be over, the other group, AEW. I'm trying to figure out who to put over WWE. I could use one of these other people like, you know, those work that's got same names, but multiple versions. Back in Rock would be Dwayne, that's what I would call, or Triple H. Triple H 91 actually. I'm not talking about that. He would work. And German Jack. I think his other version's way better. That guy, Corrupted Jack, that was a match, let me tell you. For me, anyway. Brothers of Destruction. This team hasn't changed at all. This is Undertaker, Kane, The Fiend, Papa Shango. Ew, it's coming. Next one would be kind of a combination of people. I don't get a number, so I need to find numbers right here. Not that one. They're old. Well, we're present, most present number, so cool. Kane. The Fiend. Oh, swear, I think I love The Fiend. Best submission move by far. I love his submission. Well, I shouldn't say that. Jake Hager's got a pretty lethal one too. So is Chimera Lock. I know The Fiend. Usually when I hit that one of his, people rarely get out of that mandible claw. I don't know about the other version of the claw. Of course, made famous by the other person that uses it. What's his name? Mick Foley or something. But yeah, I've seen that AEW got a fun. I just don't wonder if WWE didn't somehow connected to it somewhere. More than put it past them. Because Maryland being that state that don't like people to bloodlet on purpose. And it's all then going back to that Moxley Mega match or something like that. Someone remember Kenny Omega being involved. I think it was him and Mox. So this is the new Bullet Club. Three of these members were officially members of the Bullet Club at one point or another over in Ring of Honor. I needed to put them somewhere. Again, because we got 4-man teams. And I gave Omega and Paige to Cody and Dustin. Because, of course, we'd have 2 tag teams. Of course, so does, if I got enough room, I may make 2 tag teams for this inner circle. Because, technically, Les Sex Gods are a good, tag team as well. So this is Matt and Nick, not Opie and the tag team. Yes, she's Mark and he's a member too, of course, Marty Spur. I gotta go and look at their personal information too, because I want to make sure they got. Hold up, phone. Hello? Shane here. Technically, she is, so she doesn't have time to talk to no one. These are toll-free calls. People keep calling, keep hanging up. It's annoying. The Young Bucks. That's the ones I had before. I know they got Riverside, which somewhere they're from, but their hometown is on the game. Let's say Marty Skrull. That's a medical. And then, though his name right now says Marceau Sexton, his name is Pierre Marceau. I changed it to that, you know, more French sounding name. I was trying to think, and then I thought of it today. I thought about Pierre, and I was like, wait, that might work instead. But for now, it's just listed here. And he's got I technically put it on all 4 of them as a Bullet Club logo. I've wondered if villain don't have you know. Next is D. Generation. And of course, by doing these rosters, you know what's coming. Yes, we are finally getting closer and closer to Universe Mode again. I gotta go through it and check all these people got out community creation, so make sure there's no egg. Because I tried to do one of them like yesterday in a match, and it did crash. So I'm wondering if there ain't something on him that's causing that. Says the one doing something go for community creation. Sometimes this don't work, and it causes it to always act up at the same. Still gotta create the. I still gotta create the Bird AEW times. Their for each night. Thinking possibly internet or something like that. Maybe if I think that international is a recognized name too. I may just call one that. Of course, I got all these other titles I got access to, of course, too. Those ones that you know about. But Lord of Darkness title, that's called the not SmackDown. It's 24/7 title. It's got a lot of issues that just don't want to take the picture or anything. Don't want to put the stuff on the title. I've tried with that one. So, hence why it's going to be the Lord of Darkness title instead. I love that title. None of these champions, by the way, get to keep their titles. Don't think they do. Anyone knows my broadcast? No, you want a title, you earn the damn title. Things ain't just handed to you. You gotta earn those titles, people. And I got lucky, yeah, I got both the world titles unlocked for softball. At first I was wary in like Gauntlet. I was thinking Gauntlet, like, oh crap, it's not the one where damage carried over. It wasn't like it was a challenge. I mean, it was Becky up against people, but I'm not doing all this shit. He's on this team. I needed someone, and I thought he's close, kind of, to Road Dogg. Not, I'm not comparing him to Road Dogg, but you know, musical background, Elias. Okay, I need to put him somewhere. I like Elias or something. Maybe this one. Next we have DIY, back together again. And one team you may notice, they're the same team that just got rebranding. New name, which was, I mean, remember, had a team called the Aerial Assassins before, which was Aleister Black and them. They all got a new name. Kind of a old name for them, name for them. Okay, for Tommaso Ciampa. Chomp. Johnny Gargano. Yeah, I know there's a lot of versions of Gargano running around. There's a lot of versions. Go be Alexa running around. But that's okay. They each got their own personality. I almost traded some for the team he's with just to give. Oh God, poor Jesse. He needs a beef up. Of course, that's more likely accurate on him. Mr. Spectacular. But he should learn a lot. The team I'm putting him with, and Sean Spears need a tag team partner. What about him? I had a few others, but I figured the team. What about him? Really did a lot because I liked him on Big Brother. He's also, I believe, on my other game. I promise there's gonna be someone coming on that. I'm trying to think of enough team, like promotions. I also gotta figure out how the hell to change the player. I thought there was a way to do more than one player controlling the promotions. Keith Lee and Humberto Carrillo. Of course, a few guys here in the scene that's no longer with WWE. Sadly. So next we have, this will be the last 10 on the list, or one of the last 10, Dude Souls. They're no better on here, the Doom Brigade. I thought about calling them Day One, but I didn't know that'd be accurate for those other two members. Why didn't? Of course, it was that Roman. If everybody brought in $500 shirt, Rock, that could have teamed him up with. I thought even thought about either Rikishi or Umaga, but didn't really have a room for him. I like this song right here. And yes, we will be for my truck driver fans. I will have one of those. So for my viewers, my subscribers, know I'm gonna maybe let you guys pick the game that I'm getting. Again, it's between Subnautica, which is really high on the list, and Car Mechanic Simulator. Both are on sale right now for the same price. I could get it next Wednesday. I don't need it. I said I'm only like $3 or $4 short on sale on my card. Pretty sad, you know. Only a few bucks short. I didn't know it was on sale. Otherwise, I'm gonna order it yesterday before they left. I didn't realize we had another sale on. It's interesting too. Our truck driver was on the list too. On the ones that's on sale after I get it. Now the history with, of course, Subnautica. I was gonna get that originally. I got the Force, which I haven't cared so much for so far. So now we have the Elite. I call these guys American Alpha right here. I made the Alliance Wars too, you know. Hope the authorities on here as a team. Because that's the women's name. And this, of course, is Hangman, Omega, Cody, and Dustin. I had QT Marshall for a bit, but like I didn't know where to put. So I like to put him, but then I would have had trouble. Oh, that's all they were ranked. Oh, you got my damn curiosity now. How bad were the other team? Well, it wasn't like they were bad, Cyber Naomi and them. It was just, you know how it is. Because you have to, of course, do this. Everything. I didn't think she was that high ranked. She's got a special partner. One, I don't know who the other. I think they're with the anarchists may have changed a little bit. And that's the new team would be her and the other one. Because I think I thought that makes a lot of sense. It don't even make sense. I don't know if they didn't do it because they didn't want to cause no rifts with anyone, you know, but the fact that Dust with Tanya, is how he said that part of the name. I gotta hope a better version of him where I think it's a glare on his head, but hopefully it don't look awkward. The last one I know I had like some him, it looked awkward his head. I don't care for it too much. And Cody looks up to date. If you look at him, he looks up to date. It looks like he's got the tattoo, so. Of course, I did that for him the last time I had him. But someone did a good job with Cody. Like this, like I said, you can see it on his neck there, the tat. I haven't noticed if his boots are right, but I like the shirt as well. That's the American Nightmare. Don't look as close to him though. The other one looked close to him. Oh, almost said another new team. I didn't remember. Wait, no, not two. Oh, yeah, there was a team that should have went higher up on the list. But it's further. I'll do them next because there should be up there. The D's. I gotta tell them, look, that was the team that was written out order, sadly. And, brother. This face looks like it's soft. That was a hell of a match between him and Lance Archer, but I did always say I thought it would be Cody against Archer. I was just shocked that match it didn't go beyond TNT. I was hoping the tournament final was go beyond TNT. Kind of disappointing, wasn't it? Oh, got doing it. So I'm doing Death Triangle. How the hell was this thing? I know Death in here. Disciples of Apocalypse, that would work. Or actually, DOA, I don't know. Disciples of Darkness, what that stuff. I don't want to do no damn Disciples of Apocalypse. That's what's that crushes biker crew back from Nation Domination imploded. Lost Freak Wars, all them guys. So this is, of course, Pentagon. And once again, he's whooped from, like, again, they only gotta have so many people, so format team, so this is the group Jake Hager's with. So people may be shocked on Havoc. I'm looking at myself, I don't wonder if I should, it's kind of, actually, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking I'd be better off doing it the way I was going to, maybe. I think I'll keep it though. And I was just thinking that guy would be better with them. Because I don't think it works where he's at, so I'll make that correction. I don't think it's gonna work that way, I got it written down, guys. I really don't see it working out. Phoenix. The Bastard, of course, so I'm making a change. This is gonna be good. Keeper. Because one team's got at least one to remember. And a few members. I think it works better for him. He might not like it. I doubt if Goldberg likes that idea more, but it's cool. Let's just go get used to it. I've already got to see this team, have we? Sadly, since the pandemic. Some of those travel restrictions. It was good too. If you didn't get to see the time with this week, well, I was catching up, but I did notice the broadcast team. It's good hearing those voices again. the back. Flanking, great position. Jake Hager's only 84. I would have thought he was higher, honestly. But yeah, it was good hearing them. JR, I think it was JR and Excalibur. So I said I wanted to make a change up here. Take this one out for Baron. Because the next team, one of the next teams, you want to get out of order. I'm not on the team, I'm on the Eliminators, I believe it was. That's Ricochet and them's new team, man. So I didn't want to get out of order here. Actually, looking at this, I don't know, it's kind of, I'd go say boo. Sorry, Bill, but it's the way it works. It shows us thinking. Another change, this team's good. I know before he was untouchable, Goldberg, so I couldn't do it. I can now. That's what I'm looking for real fast. I'll make the name change all my paperwork so I'm getting confused. It's punning with these guys over Goldberg. It's Bobby Lashley. I always did one kind of Goldberg somewhere else. He just wasn't working with that other team. Weapons of Mass Destruction. He just didn't. It was a team I'd seen, of course, Lesnar putting together, but I think this is a better fit for this team. Truthfully, it'd been better for that team too, but yeah. Okay. So now we should be again on the Eliminators. This team hasn't changed except for a name. This was the former Aerial Assassins, but I thought that name came about from watching Gordon Perkins, and the two it was is Ali and Ricochet. So, not that there's other versions of them out there. They're now, of course, the Aerial Assassins. So this, I thought about this name up here, the Eliminators. And this, of course, is Ricochet, Aleister Black. Hold on. Ali, and I believe it's Noandor. Yep, that's one. Noandor. Four Horsemen's had some changes too. I don't know if that's the right. I gotta look that up, Jesse Dollar. I don't know if that's how you spell his name. Go here. No. Let's see. Oh, poor Ember. Poor Ember. You took me a while to realize who Samantha Uriah was, though. I thought it was Oscar, and I was wrestling. We're like, wait a minute. One move did it. One move did it. It was the anchor. Like, wait a minute, of course, no, that's I never noticed a tattoo before on that name. Caught that during the match against him, and it's like, wait, I didn't really remember it. Of course, this Ladies on here too. Back with China. This team. I'm hoping that's a good version of her too. I like it. Looked closer to her. That's why I got her. Hopefully it's right from the right place. Not you. I like his finisher. Or it's an interesting one, but to say the least. Of course, I haven't seen Gordon Perkins in a while. I've been watching a lot of American Truck Diaries. Squirrel. Okay, I go out. That's coming after I get off here too. I'll be doing mine. You see the Terrors did survive. I wasn't getting rid of them. I like that team too dang much. It's mainly because I put more effort in when I was creating them than anyone with their moves. I gotta remember, I gotta do some move sets too. Some people ain't done yet. And the entrances. Maybe move sets, I don't know. Actually, I know some ain't done. I also gotta remember his logo needs to change, you know. Might just remove the damn logo. Like, I'm getting tired of having to keep going or go over it every time and make a change. There's just so many changes to suit. I like the other guy created for general manager, but I need it. Yeah, I had an option. Let him stay, or bring in Ribby, and bring in Ribby, or get rid of Ribby, and bring in them. Guess what won out in a heartbeat. I'm sorry, I just don't care for Ribby. You know, it technically it's probably the super rib that's out there, the one that drunk some Azrael's concoctions. Had it put on I thought it was a dry rub and had it poured on him. It's just Owens and Saints team. I almost caught Insanity though, because Eric Young. Thought about playing team technically Nikki Crosses, but yeah, I think you guys are gonna be interested on Rhea's team. I hope it's Rhea's team, and I didn't make the mistake of giving her Shayna's team. I'm honest, I don't get to catch it that often because it's usually during the week I only get time for one program. I've ever watched AEW. I think it's better organization overall. But yeah, I did figure 2K19. They say the servers are supposed to stay up now. They were going to originally shut down on the 31st of May. If it wasn't so expensive, if that game was on sale, cheaper, I would get it over this. I would got it. I liked last year's better. I've said it numerous times. I prefer last year's more than this year's. But a lot of it has to do with the fact there's a lot of the AEW guys on there, like Jericho, Goldust, Ty Dillinger, of course, is aka Sean Spears. A lot of the guys are there, so it's easier to fix that one. I don't have to use as many creative slots to do it. I think it's a different Guevara the last time too. I think those two are the same though. And most of those. Okay, we're doing a lot of them. What team are we doing? Oh, that team. That God should be right here. Mr. Nakamura, Shinsuke. Look at one person out of the whole team wants a shorter fight. I don't want to be seen with old Kevin. Like you, I don't want to be near that. Again, there's a team that was kind of fun from Gordon Perkins too, because like the old Shinsuke and Owens on his their broadcast made it interesting. Their 2K19 team that looked interesting. So Eric Young should be right there. Of course, I think he's gone, ain't he? Anyone the ones that got released? Next we have the Fallen. Pretty much it's definitely this team just got should have all been on there. Why they weren't, I don't know. What's their team name ain't even on here. Well, that's on one member anyway, so Jackson Riker. To me, I not trying to forgot the Sons on there. It was a travesty. Considering what type of organization they are. I liked them. What I saw of them, I didn't get to watch the whole broadcast. I did catch some of God, SmackDown the other night, one night, you know. So that's Jackson Riker. Buddy Murphy, he used to team up one of them, that's why I included him with them. Kind of guys that's either been overlooked by me or sadly for one of their cases, at least one, maybe more, I don't know, has been now since been released, and that's of course I ain't shocked though. They kind of were, him and his lovely bride were both kind of I've not really seen very much. I'm for. Oh god. Cats and heat. They drove us nuts. But of course, they don't have the money to get her fixed. Yeah, I think there's a different butcher too than you had before. Mark Andrews. And to get it, like I said, I know it's been released from the company. Him and his bride, Mike Canellis. He's got an interesting pair of tights though. If you go through a creation suite, there's a pair of tights over there too. He's got, and I don't think Dude Love is recognized name, but Mick Foley's got a lot of outfits. His other outfits there. I was shocked he wasn't included. I know I was really shocked that wasn't one of the teams you could do on here. You know, I mean, one of the people that had more to them. So we got the 4 Horsemen, the new 4 Horsemen. Well, one member is the founding, one of the founding members of the 4 Horsemen. You know, shock it out of me. Who is, I guess, being there's a certain manager on here, if you get some of those matches with a sim manager, I guess Bobby Heenan could be managed. I was trying to figure who to get have managed. I forgot, Ric Flair, actually. Yeah, good for manage Sean Spears and company. So that's just mentioning that one member. That's Sean Spears. Let's see, I seem to remember her. I seen her, I was like, yeah, I needed her. I don't remember if she's with Rhea's group, Shayna, which I think she might have been on Shayna's, I made that mistake. But it is what it is. Again, Shayna's happy with her group. She's got a tag team partner that's pretty strong, so. Blah, blah, blah. Sean Spears. I might boost this guy up a little bit myself. Jesse Goddard's. I don't know how you spelled it though. God Media Creations. But I know, yeah, I gotta find my paperwork for Fire Pro because I have a lot still to do on that. I think I had almost close to 300 people to still do. So I have this CWF Celebrity Wrestling Federation, stuff like that on there. I almost brought in Vin Diesel. I had him, and then I thought, wait, Jesse Goddard. I wanted Jesse. I thought about it like I wanted Jesse Goddard because I was thinking, what's the rivalry? So this 91. Interesting. What crew do you guys want to be something like Flair don't know ball. First, let's see, Sean Spears, of course, Tully Blanchard. Hard to think again. Weird seeing Tully and Arn Anderson doing all the sides of the ring, too. That's what it is. Yes, I got Kip Stadium. I didn't get Joey Danilo though. I didn't just kind of figure where to put them. You guys are booed for sure. Almost. I don't wonder what Sean Spears of. He ain't gonna be teaming up with someone else once the crisis is over. It's him and MJF seem to form a tight bond. That was pre-hang now. Or what is it now? Paper cut. Overextended, overworked. This is keeping us entertained, right? Why I thought if Corbin with the group that's not a Corbin gatekeeper what the group he's going with. You'll understand it. I think it's better fit for that group than the other group. So this is Brett. The Hitman Hot. I honestly, I didn't know I was going to unlock all that stuff from Edge of Tomorrow. I was struck. I had it going and then got screwed over the next. Damon and Naomi didn't help Oscar. We got pinned by. It's hard part that's trying to tell which one's which on the nines because they don't show it on the hit bar. So also trying to get the right one in the damn ring when you need them in the ring. The right ones. Of course, this is Brett, so did you change or just Brett? Yes, we have only done Brett. Of course, Jake and Roddy Piper still with this team. I almost gave him a new member though. I almost took Davey Boy or someone or Owen. But Jake with Archer was an option, but I decided I'd rather keep Roberts here. I hope I didn't see what I thought I seen over that. That was despicable what I was saying. That was what it looked like on the ground. I gotta remember this guy's got a damn name too. I gotta make these little changes. And then, cause Terry Rex had a different name before. He's just gotta change. He's gonna be Ryan Munson. This team's going on, that's what it's going. And then Rowdy. McElroy is better than Mr. McMahon. Oh, McElroy's actual person portraying his actual life. So in between these two teams, we got Havoc. I was curious. No. Briscoe Brothers won't even get on there, so. I was curious because there was a Briscoe Brothers in the WWF days or WWF days. Jerry and. God, I'm having a brain fart. I know his brother too. Jack. Train Jack. That's right. And this is Mark. Should be J or something. I just like the looks of these two. It's Tim Marty, sure. Obviously, I wanted Dalton Castle, but it's hard to find a decent version out there of him. I don't know. I honestly though I haven't got a Sid ring on in a while. He used to find, but lately it's been harder to find. One time it's on. Mark Briscoe, not you. This team's coming up, don't worry. Open J. Keep wondering you'll ever see them over there. AEW. Murdoch. Yeah, it looks. Technically, if that ain't the right, I gotta look at his hair. There is a hair I gotta unlock now that's changing the coloring on it would be perfect for Murdoch. It looks like his braid. It was in the Edge of Tomorrow, one of them, the unlockables. It'd be perfect for him. So I may really look at him and see what they gave it. So look, of course I got this stuff now. Got it all for the only thing I didn't get unlocked. Cause I just cannot get past goddamn AJ Styles. Is a submission match. Is Pilgrim Russo. Not that he really needed. Of course. Heavy Machinery, you are next. Otis and Tucker. Of course, Otis now sans Tucker. He's not going solo. Mandy will be happy. I guess, if he's still with her. This, oh god, I don't know, I got woke up in the morning and I couldn't get to sleep. Oh, we're done unlocking people on her. That was my goal this morning. I don't want to get this going again. I like it. I just don't like how much it crashes. So again, hope it don't happen. It probably will. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I don't know why I did that. You ain't bold. You should be, you know. Kurt Hawkins is Zack Ryder. Is it Hawkins or Kurt? It's Kurt. This is high voltage. Forgot how long this takes to with teams. So it's like adding people to the shows. It takes a while. Oh, you have to win. Oh, women. I thought about bringing in that title too, if it's on here as a recognized name, which is the internet title. Well, I'm curious if he goes to AEW, would he take that? Because I know they've been after it. He's been asking about that. So, of course, truly was never really a title, so I don't know what the issue is, but you know how WWE operates, I'm sure. Okay, they got Oni Lorcan. That was also another team I thought about putting Nick and Matt with, but again, it would have been that issue that I have enough team slots to do it. So I really thought putting them with the Hardys. Of course, but only one tag team per team, so there was that issue. Most of that's to help my... Initially, that's how it works. Where that changes after the titles are determined. After W remains the same. Oh, well, we get one of my favorite teams. The best team, then that's La Champions team. My Inner Circle. The Bubbly Bunch. I learned since last time it was doing the Circle is actually on here. Close enough, right? Proof they always wanted to, never want to lose, sure. Right then. Probably like Matt Hardy, I don't think they wanted to lose him, but he just stayed all this. He wouldn't have no problem staying if it was just Triple H in charge, but hey, we know it ain't. So Santana Ortiz first, just a tag team. got 3 teams in the world that's made up, New York teams. Might split this in half, because they're alright. I may do the front half of my paper and then do the other half later on. There are a lot of bloody ass teams on gold here, guys. We're only on 25 and I ain't even halfway. This takes so long. I may do it later too. I may just make this the last one too. So I'm kind of want to do truck driver. I got some, I've been saying I got some corruption to make to people. And this team's obvious who it is too, so he could finish that up.